Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. The Lakers are making it clear that they will add players at the trade deadline. Many players are linked to the Lakers every day, but executive Rob Pelinka seems to have not decided which players will be signed and which will be traded. D'Angelo Russell and point guard Jalen Hood-Schifino will be sent to another team. There is always a team shopping and hanging out in the trade market. In the NBA, that team is the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers are always a team that looks to improve their roster with the possibility of trading for a superstar or a key role player. This year is no exception based on how NBA trade rumors they are consistently in. Per Forbes Evan Sidery, the Lakers are actively shopping around the expiring contracts of point guard D'Angelo Russell and guard Jalen Hood-Schifino to another team between now and February between the NBA trade deadline ends. Lakers may want to move on from Russell. Russell's second stint with the Lakers has been a roller coaster, with the ride set to reach a disappointing conclusion. He came on after the Lakers decided to move on from their previous failed experiment at point guard in Russell Westbrook before the trade deadline in the 2022-2023 season. In the 17 regular season games played after traded to the Lakers, Russell was a high-volume and efficient shooter. Last season, Russell had good performances, but was terrible defensively and often played with poor effort. He was given coaching by first-year J.J. Redick and was called out publicly for lack of full effort. He is also having his worst season with the Lakers since rejoining the team. Russell is averaging 11.5 points, shooting a field goal percentage of 38.2% and a three-point shooting percentage of 28.1%. He is in the last year of a 2-year, $36 million contract. What moves could the Lakers make? Russell will be a good pitch to a team that needs a tenacious shooter needing a new environment and an expiring. Russell would likely be paired with Hood-Schifino. He is in the final year of his contract after the Lakers declined his $4.06 million option for next season. He was the 17th overall pick in the 2023 NBA draft and has only played one game this season. The biggest is who would the Lakers be interested in? Bulls guard Zach LaVine's 7-word response to fan heckling about Lakers trade rumors. Zach LaVine is a consummate professional. On Tuesday night, Zach LaVine and the Chicago Bulls took a dominant 127-109 win over the hapless Washington Wizards at Capital One Arena. LaVine took a bit of a backseat on the night, finishing with just 18 points, but the Wizards fans and attendants still deemed it fit to rattle arguably the Bulls' best player however they can. In the middle of that game, the subject of LaVine potentially being traded was breached by a fan sitting courtside, with the fan hounding the Bulls star with questions regarding a potential trade, perhaps to the Los Angeles Lakers. 2. LaVine, however, appears to have heard these questions plenty of times, as he had a quick response ready to be deployed. The Bulls star answered the fan with no hesitation, saying that he is well and truly content with his current situation in the Windy City. "I signed here, brother. I love Chicago," LaVine said as he made his way down the other end of the court, via Ross Pins of Swish Theory. Indeed, LaVine wouldn't commit a considerable portion of his future to the Bulls franchise if he didn't have an affinity for the city of Chicago. Back in 2022, LaVine signed a 5-year, $215 million deal to stick around long-term with the Bulls, although his contract does have a player option for the 2026-27 season. Alas, the Bulls have begun embracing the rebuilding process, and LaVine has been on the trade block for quite a while now. The problem the Bulls have run into when it comes to their attempts in trading away have been the fact that he was injured for a good chunk of last season and that other teams are wary of the kind of production he'll be giving when he's going to take up a huge portion of their salary cap. In the end, LaVine may love the city of Chicago as well as the Bulls franchise, but his long-term future with the team does not depend on his preferences, as it remains likely for him to change teams within the next few months. Dalton Knecht's return to starting lineup sparks. the Lakers finally solved their third-quarter woes, and rookie Dalton Knecht might be the answer they've been searching for. After being reinserted into the starting lineup, Knecht dropped 20 points in the Lakers' 119-101 victory over San Antonio, helping Los Angeles overcome early struggles from their superstars. While LeBron James, 16 points, 11 assists, 10 rebounds, and Anthony Davis, 19 points, 14 rebounds, had quiet first halves, the Lakers' balanced attack proved too much for the Spurs. 7 players hit double figures, with D'Angelo Russell adding 17 points off the bench and Rui Hachimura contributing 16 points and 5 rebounds. The game's turning point came in the third quarter, typically Los Angeles's kryptonite this season. After San Antonio cut the lead to 4, Knecht made a play that exemplified his growing impact, dropping in a floater, stealing the ball from Victor Wembanyama, and finding Davis for an uncontested dunk to push the lead back to 10. It's been a rough season for Max, but tonight's game was a great reminder of his potential, a Lakers source noted, referring to Max Christie's spark off the bench, 12 points, 4 rebounds. The second-unit guard's energy helped maintain momentum when the starters rested. Wembanyama showed flashes of his generational talent early, blocking Davis and draining threes en route to 20 points and 10 rebounds. But the Spurs, who had won 14 of 18 third quarters this season, couldn't maintain their usual second-half dominance against a rejuvenated Lakers squad. The victory snapped a 3-game skid for Los Angeles, but more importantly, it validated Redick's decision to return Knecht to the starting 5. The rookie's Rookie of the Year campaign continues to gain steam, and his presence appears to be the missing piece the Lakers needed to balance their attack. LA Lakers fans are all totally convinced JJ Redick's decision is cause of team's losing streak, ruined everything. JJ Redick has been a breath of fresh air for the Los Angeles Lakers this season, but not everything is going according to plan. The LA Lakers slumped to their first NBA Cup loss of the season, and their third win in a row. Despite the improvements demonstrated by swapping Darvin Ham for JJ Redick, the currently Lakers boss has not been flawless. Prior to the loss to Orlando Magic, the Lakers had been on a winning streak. Losses to Denver and now Phoenix have followed. The Suns beat the Lakers 127-100, with LeBron James under fire, and admitting there was no easy answer. But what if there was an instant improvement? Lakers fans believe one of JJ Redick's decisions has had a bearing on the last 3 results. The Lakers' loss to the Magic was a 1-point margin, and would have been a victory if not for better free throw shooting. The defeats to the Nuggets and Suns have been comparative blowouts, and these games have coincided with Dalton Knecht coming out of the starting lineup and replaced with Rui Hachimura. And after this latest loss, Lakers fans are not happy, questioning Redick's decision-making to take the talented rookie out. One fan wrote, "The Lakers lost all their momentum when JJ Redick decided to start Rui Hachimura over Dalton Knecht." Another angered fan added, "Rui Hachimura does not need to be starting over Dalton Knecht." A third fan lamented, "Rui coming back literally ruined everything. We had something cooking with Knecht in the starting lineup, man." A fourth echoed, "Rui has done nothing to keep his starting spot, put Knecht back and we were actually winning games." And another expressed frustration it had hurt Knecht's momentum, writing, "JJ decision on having Rui start over Knecht will never make sense, just iced our top shooter." Both players scored 7 points in the loss, prompting another fan to note, "Dalton Knecht scored just as many points as Rui tonight. Start him over Rui." Another also leaned into the figures, commenting, "Rui played 23 minutes and grabbed 1 rebound. Knecht played 19 and grabbed 4. Both not good on defense, while Knecht the better rebounder. Have no clue why he was benched." What is next for the Lakers? The LA Lakers are next in action in the Western Conference against an in-form San Antonio Spurs team, who have talented two-way rookie Stephon Castle backing up Victor Wembanyama. The Lakers then host conference leaders Oklahoma City Thunder, before tilts at the Utah Jazz and Minnesota Timberwolves. If the Lakers can go 3-1 through that stretch, it would be a good return. 2-2 would be just about acceptable. Anything less, and panic really will start to set in. And it will be fascinating to see if Redick sticks by Hachimura, or decides to return to Connect.